Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll just demonstrate. Hang on, I'm not even sure. Vehicle mount sensitivity. I'm not even sure if this is a low enough sensitivity considered by others, but I know I used to have it lower, but now I've increased it a bit because it's a bit too difficult to get some sweet movements again around terrain before it's just not enough sometimes. And you just don't quite escape hitting objects. Anyways, I'll just say this. Roll left, C key, but also mouse 4, which is on the left side of my mouse. So I can do that as well. And all I'm doing is just holding one button, not moving the mouse. Pretty quick, pretty efficient. Don't have to physically, I'm not sure if you can hear the mouse, just this is me moving the mouse to do that. Like, this is just gonna fuck up your aim so much. Like, look at that, just making these big circles. Whereas if I just did roll left, I mean the circle is so much smaller. It's just a small circle, still exists, but yeah, it's much more efficient, much more accurate. If you know how to track your targets, then it's the same to the right. I mean the circle only actually comes up because you're doing the full barrel, and because you're dropping in the short time between looking, well, having your jets face down, face up towards the sky. So yeah, eyes on that. Pitch up and pitch down, so key 2 is pitch up for me. There you are. Pitch down, key 3. But yeah, that stuff is so important for reverse maneuvers and tracking targets. And I mean, just turning itself, like this sort of thing here, I'm just turning like this. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows how to do this, but you hold your slow key, S key, but also ascend, and you just aim your ESF a bit down. And if you aim up, it's a bit too crazy because you want to keep relatively horizontal height to a decent level. You're not trying to drop. I mean, you can do that. It's an odd configuration, but I haven't really done that. Anyways. But you can exit and enter these side movements really cool with the roll keys. So afterburn, and then you want to switch it up again. Roll left, roll right, roll left, pitch down, pitch up, pitch down to really help. If you really want to get into the thing quick, just pitch down and then go up. I mean, pitch up. I mean, why would you want to pitch up though? Because the engines do this. They go back to normal. So just a little pointer. Yeah, I'm not really looking at this from this perspective. So I mean, back into this one. Can you imagine there's some kind of I don't know, target in front of us? This isn't going to be easy against stationary targets. I don't even know what I'm explaining. Like roll left. See how I do like this sweet fucking thing. It's also important to show how I'm not just holding down the mouse completely. It looks like I am because it's a stationary target, but Really, if the target was moving, I would be making sure to stop shooting, like, I don't know, let's see if... Kill the throttle. Shoot above. I notice my mouse is going above the target. I'll stop shooting, and then I'll keep shooting. See all that reserve ammo? Fuck. All that reserve ammo. I still have left over. I mean, 20 bullets is pretty fucking huge. I mean, that was like a really ideal scenario where I have that much bullets left. I usually don't. It's more like 10 to how close to 0. Or none, because, yeah, I'm still pretty mediocre with dogfighting aim.
Reaver in the area.
Say for some reason you had to readjust. I mean, you just like do some rolls, blah 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 blah, watch out for the tree, hope you don't crash into all the terrain, that's fucking blind, roll again. I like rolling left for some reason. I think it's good, I guess to have a CP. Because I only used to have C key bound. So I guess my mind really pictures the mosquito rolling left a lot instead of rolling right. It's not something I utilise as much, to be honest. Kill your engines, try to... Yeah, see, like that was horrible. So you do a pass like that, you just roll, then right back on your target. See. I guess this actually becomes a good point. Shoot infantry. Learn how to shoot infantry. And learn how to burst fire. Learn how to turn. That's hilarious. That's positive. See that. I'm glad it looks like someone else has picked up on it. NZ, I'm pretty sure he's NZ. Let's go. Yeah. Roll right. Roll left. I mean, I guess a good example would be like showing how to do these things without those keys. So, you know, there's a target on the top here, so you'd want to turn around, you fucking drag your mouse up like that, and then you turn your mouse again like that. I mean, whereas you can just do this, you just go that. And you even actually roll at the same time, like put a roll in it right at the end, sort of thing, and that really shows how much you can turn in these fucking things. It's insane. I mean, I guess that's another big one. We gotta learn how to, so like right now, I'm not moving my mouse, I'm just pressing ascend down. Sorry, not ascend down, pitch down. And like, that's guiding me, not my mouse. I'm not doing this, which this is my mouse right now. That's dragging me around the mountain. I mean, I'm also holding spacebar. You can see that by the visual indicator of the engine with afterburner. But you need to use these bindings to really just get a whole new feel for the ESF, where things, like as others have said, it's just a smoother experience. Yeah. Where is Dave? Is he on? Is he doing this here? Yeah, he's fine there. Might join. Might join there. Might join like a swish. I guess I've already shown what I want to show. I don't really have anything else to really explain. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to explain except the fact you want these keys, you want to use them, and you'll want to learn how to fly with them again, because they just let you do things so much more tighter. You just get amazing abilities to dance around infantry targets, vehicles, but I mean, you've still got to be aware of their line of sight abilities. The fucking tank's gonna shoot you if you're still in front of him, even with these moves, because all these moves do is minimize your exposure time, whilst also keeping you stable enough to fire back. So it increases your ability to evade, but also deal damage at the same time, or at least get back into a state where you can deal damage at a pretty quick state. But I mean, if you still fly a bit too close to the ground, if you pick the wrong battles, the wrong amount of numbers to fight against, you're still gonna die regardless of all this shit. And I mean, this stuff doesn't help you against really good pilots, in a sense. I mean, how to describe it? It's not the movement so much as the aim you gotta work on from there, I think. The movements help with terrain. They help with ground pounding. They do help with certain dogfights, but in others, it's not a question of how well you can move, it's just a question of how well you can DPS. I mean, you just need... You need these moves and these keys for when you're in those mobile fights that one ESF jumps on the other, both haven't really destroyed each other for the alpha damage yet, so now they're dancing around each other, still trying to get a good salvo off. That's where these keys will really help and shine. Or when you're like lib hunting, galaxy hunting sort of thing, they do crazy things for it. Once you combine them all together, they do little combos of movements. But I mean, again, you don't spam them all, because I mean, you're using Afterburner a lot in some of these examples. But the idea being, you're what's the word? You're doing it at the right time to maximize what you're doing. Like trying to get in the underbelly of the galaxy, flying real close to it, and just throwing out low pods, throwing out primary nose gun, blowing up against a tree, because you're just that good. Yeah. I don't feel like there's anything else essential to say. I swear NZ was on NC. I'm sorry, NZ. I thought you were NC. There's a name. I mean, you've got an NC. I know you have an NC name as well. But yeah. Anyways. guess I should have just done a little terrain. I mean, all this is just me flying low and just not trying to hit shit and doing rolls because rolls look cool. But I think it's trying to demonstrate the stability of these keys, and if you use them, your mouse can be used more for what's the word? Aiming. And I mean, this is really a focus on third-person view. So I mean, when you get into first person, it does look a bit crazier. And you miss the outcroppings of terrain, so that's why you fly in third person. Plus, just stupid flight paths, really. But I mean, now I'm just throwing out rolls left and right. I'm not really doing pitch up, pitch down, but I mean, didn't really go anywhere with that. Didn't really go anywhere with that. So yeah, it's not the greatest example. Stupid flying. But you blow up in the air. That's what you're trying to do. I think I'm gonna go help Dave. Maybe we can take it. Alright, I'm doing this with rocket pods. Hopefully it's not too different, but...
Miriam knew exactly where it was. What?
I have, hopefully a live demonstration to show. I like using rocket pods specifically when fighting libs, and... I forgot what I was gonna say.
Eyes on an enemy gunship.
I've got 2 libs, I believe, in the area, and a scythe.
Scythe in the area.
Let's go scythe first. Practically go scythe first. It's a bad habit to go for lib first.
Sorry, Aegis.
Now I can hear there's a lib behind us. Bad news. Because he's a shredder. I wasted my fire suppress there thinking I was going to take more damage.
Well, I found this.
Basically, you want to evade, especially shredder libs. Just put distance. Start bursting.
It's all good. Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. But we won. Fucking hell. Oh my god. These guys are relentless. Well done, dog. Well done. And there's a scythe. I'm pretty much done for. No fire suppress, taking damage, low health. With rocket pods. The only thing you can do is try to prolong the fight. And see if they can hunt you down.
I mean, that's a lot of harassers, but...
Did he back off? Ah, there he is.
Eyes on a VS site.
Strasko. He's a decent pilot, to some regard, from memory. Oh, he backed off. He should have changed.
Manu site identified.
Chased me down. I was weak. This is poor habit, really. Seriously. That's not indicative of anything, that's just getting lucky with someone that thinks they're gonna be safe. You see an enemy pilot, you don't fucking treat it as if they're gonna forget you. You need to be aware of who's in the air. You need to be cautious when you know a target hasn't been destroyed. And when they have been destroyed, you need to be cautious enough to think, are they going to fight again? Are they going to pull a new aircraft and come right back to the same field?
Fuck blue token.
looking to deny you. So. There we go.
Eyes on an enemy gunship.
Here we go. That was hit and miss. He could have killed me there. I lived because he missed that last shot, I think. I didn't really adjust my path enough to be reliably evasive. What's the idea? Always strike from above, typically. I mean, this guy wasn't getting out of dodge. You start taking damage from any source, you gotta start evading. No, that's the example I want to show you. Just how you can easily turn around and readjust and track a target for your keybinds.
Banu site identified.
I hear a lot of AA. It's not on me right now. This guy is low to the ground. Oh, fantastic. Wasn't that a fuck up? Oh, that could have been my demise.
Sight in the area.
In fact, it's gonna be my demise. Because I had to hit a fucking friendly mozzie, didn't I? Yep. Enjoy. Let's do it again. Since we can see there's definitely heavier air presence of ESFs, it's best to just go afterburner.
Enemy sight spotted. Identified an enemy gunship.
We call this tactical superiority.
Sight in the area.